What's up, guys? I'll be going over the two trades I took today on the Nasdaq, and just give you guys an overview of my thought process and shit. You feel me? Um, so let's get started. Today I had an extreme bearish bias. If I can show you guys, I'm starting it, I guess. I had an extreme bearish bias. So what? I was like over here. Okay, as you can see. So 3 minute. What the heck? Okay, so as you guys can see, we have a 5 minute fair value gap, and we're within a 15-minute fair value gap as well. So I marked that out right. Looking for just a 5 minute flip, maybe a 1 minute confirmation, but market has not opened yet. So I believe we tapped into this fair value gap, reacted the way I wanted, and then we came down. But that's literally when market opened. So let's run it. Oh, is it just gonna be super slow? Okay. See, we made a bearish SMT right there. But let's see. So market's just consolidating, right? It's obviously looking like we're about to manipulate in some type of way. So I had this 15-minute fair value gap marked out, and I was thinking that could be a draw of liquidity. And then also all the session lows that we made, session lows, session highs that we left behind too. You feel me? And I just was honestly bearish. I was bearish. I don't know why I took a long. I think I took a long. Well, it wasn't smart to take a long, but you'll see why I did in a second. So we're basically consolidating until market opens, and then market opens, and then we fucking shit the bed. As you see, we shit the bed, right? You know. So boom, we make a protected low right there. So I'm thinking we probably want to come back and be bullish, right? I can get rid of this for right now, and I can get rid of this. So I was thinking we're probably bullish because we tapped in, or we want to repeat bullish because our 4 hour is bear or bullish, and we tapped into this 15-minute gap, and I like how we reacted right off that gap because we took out equal lows and these equal lows as well. But I was not accounting for these equal lows either. So that's something I should have probably had in the back of my head, honestly. But we live and we learn. So, all right, make that protected high. We trade lower. Then we make a fair value gap. We make a 1 minute fair value gap right there. Boom. Within that 15-minute, I wanted to come back. This is where my thought process was. I wanted to come back in that fair value gap, come back to all time, or over here. I think it was all time. Come back over here. So I wanted to retap into that fair value gap and then continue up. You feel me? Continue up to these highs, you know. But we did what I wanted, you know. We wicked out, which I should have saw that to protected high. But, we tapped into that fair value gap. You feel me? Stops at the lows. This is where I bought in. Take profit right here. I think I had 2 contracts in at the time, honestly. I guess. I probably did have 3 cons in, honestly. Yep, stops at the lows. I think my stop was a little lower. Yeah. You feel me? And I was just in. I was in like that. Um, I don't know why the candle went exactly like that, but we made a move up. It was this move up. We made this move up and then we shit at the bed. So let's go back just a little more. No, I need to just go back though. So once I got stopped out, I realized we were looking for lower, right? We were looking lower because we didn't really take out this equal low. So I marked the equal low out. No, I don't think this is right. Yeah, I think I waited. No, I entered off that equal low. Okay, let me be correct about myself. Or was it a 5-minute equal low? I believe it might have been a 5-minute equal low. No, definitely not. Yeah, it was that equal low. Okay. See, you just gotta prove yourself right sometimes. I was bugging. So once we got stopped out, I knew we were going to continue lower, right? Because we didn't fully tap into this equal low, right? So I shorted right here, stops at these highs. Boom. Because that's when I re-entered. I re-entered right away, like, because I knew we were going to continue to those equal lows. There we go. Yep, I had a, it was just like that. Take profits probably up there. But we de-risked. We weren't up this much. Like, we didn't have that much. And I'm a fucking idiot. See, my dumbass almost put a long. That's crazy. But right. Stops up here. And if I would have got stopped out for the second time today, I would have been done. Honestly, I would have been done my first trade, but I knew that we probably wanted to take out those equal lows, so that's what we did. And then since we de-risked, we weren't up that much, honestly, because I think I probably risked 3 contracts right then and there for my first trade, and then probably risked 1 con for my other, so we're up around $100 today. But there was another trade that I wanted to take, so let's go into 10 a.m. You feel me? I could have taken this. Hold on. I want to show you guys something. This SMT, we made an SMT, and then we had equal lows. I don't think we created them yet. What time is it? No, 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 no. It was not time for it. Yep, made that fair value gap. Yeah, so we're gonna make some equal lows sometime in between here because, yep, because we made a protected high, and then so I honestly, what I wanted to take, another trade that I wanted to take was I wanted to close below this candle and continue to equal lows and tap into this 4-hour fair value gap right here. You guys will see what happened. I did not trade that, but I could have taken this trade. It was literally perfectly set up for me because it's what I wanted. Equal lows, but I didn't like how we had a protected low right here and a SMT right there, so I didn't want to trade into it. That's why I did not take it. But we created a bearish SMT. That's when I should have took it, honestly. We created a bearish SMT and traded lower into the equal lows. See, wait, it wasn't right then and there, but we consolidated, manipulated to the downside. See, I should have literally took this right there. Stops at the highs. That would have been butter, because I literally had this marked out, but I didn't take it because I took my 2 trades for the day, you know, and I just didn't want to overdo it, you know, go past my rules. You feel me? Stay disciplined. But that's really it. We closed below that candle. We closed below that candle over here and tapped into that 4-hour fair value gap and then just started trading higher. There's probably we'll probably end up back in the new all-time highs at the end of the day. Could be, but as you can see, this was just a bunch of chopping, man. It's just what you want to stay away from in the market. Um, and just take smart trades, bro. This week, I really want to work on being patient because, you know, if I would have just taken this just because we were right here, you know, I would have got stopped out, you know. It's just better to be patient and wait and just know what you're doing in the market. And sometimes it's great to take the day off, you feel me? So I will be taking my days off if it's not matching up to my trading plan, you know. Um, build your days. Don't let one day like destroy all your progress. You feel me? You can work for months and one day could destroy all your progress, all you work towards, all cuz that day you just don't want to be disciplined. You don't want to follow the rules. You just want to take a blind trade because you felt invincible. Nah, bro. You got to stick to your rules, stick to your skill set, stay disciplined, you know. It's nice to win, but, you know, it's nice to take a loss and be like, you know, that was a good loss. You feel me? No one wants to lose, but no one will ever have a 100% win rate, ever. So, I want you guys to work on that. And if there's things that you guys see like flaws in my trading, you know, I want you guys to talk to me too, you know, because this community is just built on respect and helping one another. So that's it for today, though, guys. I hope you guys have a great day and hopefully see you guys tomorrow.